Daigoro is going to shut down our club. What? I stared at mommy in disbelief. The club is going to be shut down? No way! That can't happen. Michiru and mommy looked so distressed, and I know I need to remain calm so I don't make a thing worse. I take a deep breath and motion for the two of them sit down and take a moment. Why is Daigoro shutting down the club? He said we didn't meet the requirement to be a club. The requirement? We don't have enough people to qualify. That certainly seems like a convenient excuse. He just now decided that he's a problem. Michiru nodded while mommy seemed to mirror my flaws. But first, we only have a week to figure this out. Seriously? We just has more time. After all, what about all the animals? What will happen to them? Can you take them home, at least temporarily? No, there's not just too many of them. And there's no telling what they do then if we can find a good home. I'm just terrified. I don't want the rabbits separate or going somewhere scary. What are we going to do? Mommy bit nervously at her thumb and feeding. Michiru looked so distressed. I felt lost for what to do. Try to lighten the mood. Tell them everything going to be okay. What will I do at a time like this? Don't worry, mommy. Michiru, I am sure we can come up with something. Everything is sure to work out. I try to smile, but the two of them still appear to be upset. Nothing will be okay if we can make sure the animals are taken care of. If anything were to happen to them, Mommy looked down, and it seemed like she about to cry. Hey, don't be think like that. We just have to come up with solution. But we only have a week. The two girls seemed so hopeless, and I felt lost. I had seen them like this, but what is there to do? The door opened and Kinami came. She looked at Mommy and Michiru, then at me, confusion on her face. Goodness, everyone looks so down. What's going on? Mommy bit her lips while Michiru looked down. They can't bear to tell her. I don't blame them. Kinami is going to be cursed. Kinami, maybe you should sit down. Huh? Why? Is everything okay? I look at Mommy and Michiru, but I can tell they're just too upset. I take a deep breath and look at Kinami. Kinami, Diego want to shut down the club. She gasps, bringing her hand to her mouth. What? She looked at the Mommy and Michiru and take it back at me. No, it can't be. Say it's not true. Kinami, I'm so sorry. Daigoro said we didn't have enough member, so he giving us a week before he shut us down. Kinami eye widened as if to be shining. Oh no, she's going to cry. There must be something we can do. Kinami's voice is small, so scared. It's heartbreaking. Well, I'll come up with something. Don't worry. You should talk to Miss Chie. Yes, she knows what to do. She can at least give us advice. I think that's a good idea. Miss Chie is always ready to help. She'll be able to do something. They nod, but even this doesn't fully comfort them. I need things. I'm going to class. She picked up her bag and left quickly. Mommy isn't too far behind. I think about what we need to say, but she looked away. Later. And looked over at Kinami. Kinami, I'm sure. Before I can finish speaking, she burst into tears. It's not fair. Hinami, she's sobbing. What shall I do? Poor Kinami. I need to do something. As Kinami cries grow, I pull her into a tight embrace. I hold her close against me, my arm wrapped around her small frame. It's okay, Kinami. Cry as hard as you need to. I'll be here for you. Kinami looked up at me in surprise. Her face is wet from the tear that continues spilling from her eyes. Poor Kinami. Asaki. Shh. It's okay. You're upset. Go ahead and let it all out. She bit her lip, trying to hold back the tears, but she can't help it and began to cry again. Kinami buries his face into my chest, clutching at my shirt as she cries. I rub my hand on her back gently, doing whatever I can to help and soothe her. She cries and cries, leaning even more into me. I hate seeing her like this. Kinami should have never have to cry. She's shy, but has such a sweet smile. It's hard to see her so sad. We stay like this that for a few moments. I hold her close as she continues to cry. She eventually calmed down, as she reduced to just a sniffling. Thank you, Asaki. Her voice is muffled as I hold her tight. I nod, rubbing her back again. Of course, Kinami. How are you feeling? I'm still so upset, but I don't want if I can cry anymore. That's fine. Do you need anything? Kinami shake her hand, and I can't help but notice she still hasn't pulled away. Should I move first? Or maybe she's afraid to let me see her face after all of that crying. I've gotten your shirt wet. I pause and then chuckle. Yeah, I think so. Like a damn shirt. Finally, Kanemi pulled away, but not completely. She's still in my arm. She looked up at me, her eye just a bit puffy, but she finally has a small smile on her face. You're so kind, Asaki. Thank you for being here with me. You didn't have to. I shake my head. I don't mind at all, Kinami. You were upset and needed someone, so I'm glad I could be here for you. Are you sure you're feeling okay now? Oh, Asaki, you're wonderful. I blushed a bit finally, moved my arm away from Kinami. She pulled back a wipe at her eyes, trying to compose herself. For a moment, I felt cold without her arm in my arm. I hope I can hold her again, but that time I hope she be smiling. This is just so unfair. How can he just shut us down? What about all our precious animal? And where will I go? Throw at that. Huh? What do you mean? Kanami looks down, fidgeting with her hand nervously. This club is so much more than that to me. Being with Mommy and Michiru and all our animal friends has made me so happy. It made me feel like I really belong. So losing all of that, She shook her head, trying to stop herself from crying again. I just don't think it's something I can bear. Oh, Kinami. She's so attached to this club. Without it, she'd be lost. I know I have to do something. Don't worry, Kinami. You're going to figure out something to save the club. Believe me, I do everything I can to make sure nothing happened to it. Really? Really. I do whatever it takes to keep the club open. Kinami blushed slightly. Oh, Asaki, you're the best. I smiled, feeling a new rush of determination. We will save the club, no matter what. A few days passed, and everyone's still in slum. We've been trying to come up with an idea about what to do for the club, but so far there doesn't seem to be anything feasible. That is, until one afternoon, Michiru asked me to meet after the class and I walked down to the hall, passing a locker until I spot Michiru wait by hers. I reopened her and see that she has a troubled look on her face. Hey Michiru, how are you going? Not great. It's already the middle of the week and we don't have any plan to save the club. She looked up at me, a pleading look on her face. Please tell me your thought of something or anything. Oh, well, I had a couple of thoughts, but I'm not sure. Anything is better than nothing. That's true. Though I wonder what is that make me Michiru want to protect the club so badly. Is it just the well-being of the animal, or is it something else? Michiru, why do you want to save the club so badly? Michiru furrowed her brow, looking confused. What do you mean? For the rabbit, of course. I shake my head. I mean, is that the only reason? It seems like the club is really important to you. Her expression softened for a moment. Is she going to open up to me? It's stupid. You won't understand. She looked away and frowned. I reached out to gently take her hand. Hey, don't make assumptions like that. I really want to know. And whatever your reason is, I won't find it as stupid. She looked back at me, a light blush on her face. You really want to know? I nod. I do. She quieted for a moment. I almost wonder if she won't say anything, but then she take a deep breath and speak. The thing is, this club is really important to me. When I walk into the lab, I no longer feel lonely. Even if Mommy and Kinami are there, I'm still not alone. I have a little rabbit friend. And for a few hours a day, it's just nice to feel like that. To feel like I have a place where I wanted. It made me truly happy. A little taken back by how honest she is. I stared at Michiru for a few moments and she shifted nervously under my gaze. See? I told you it was stupid. I shake my head. That wasn't stupid at all, Michiru. I understand now why you care so much. And I want to make sure you don't lose something that makes you so happy. Really? You mean it? Of course. I don't want you to feel lonely or sad. So we got to make sure we save the club. Oh, Asaki. She's small smile on her face and I feel glad. I don't want Michiru to lose something so important. She deserves to have a place that makes her happy. Okay, so I do have a few thoughts on what we can do. But we really need to talk with Miss Jie. It's been almost impossible to get a hold on her lately. Mommy and I have gone to her office every day this week. But she had so many meetings. Then we just have to wait all afternoon. I don't know. What about your other idea? Well, about that. Unfortunately, my idea involved Toru. How do I break this to her gently? There may be one other person that could help us. Someone that is close to Daigoro. Then could probably get him to do what we want. Michiru tilted her head, giving a puzzled look. Huh? What are you talking about? Miss Ye seemed to be the only teacher he listened to. Yeah, I'm not talking about the teacher. She stared at me, still not getting it, though her confused look is not very good. I'm talking about Toru. Her expression changed from the confusion to disgust. Toru? You must be kidding. I know it seemed absurd, but he could be our only hope. Michiru looked disturbed at the thought. I just don't know, Masaki. There's no way he even help us. Maybe, but it's worth to try. Since he's Daigo's son, that is. Plus, if Michie wasn't able to stop her headmaster before, there's a chance he won't be able to help us now either. Michiru bit her lips, looking unsure. I don't know, Ozaki. It seems like it's tense. I know, but we have to try everything we can, right? That's true. But I still want to talk to Michie first. There's still a chance she can help. And then we won't have to rely on that degenerate. Like little louder. That's fair. Let's go talk to her then. Michiru nodded, and we head to the Michie office. When we get there, it's empty. Michiru is distracted as she thought we missed our chance. But before I can snoot her, the door opened and Michie walked in. Oh, Michiru and Ozaki? I wasn't expecting to see the two of you. She walked over at us at her desk and sitting her thing down. How can I help you? Miss Tie, we need your help. Mr. Daigoro has told us he's shutting down our club and that end of the week. And we have to stop him. Isn't there anything you can do? Can you talk to him and stop him? Oh, Michiru. Michie expressed sad as she looked at Michiru. Believe me, I wish I could do something to help you. I really do. But Mr. Daigoro can be. She paused for a moment, and I can tell she's having a bite her thought. Though I don't see she could speak freely about that jerk. I should have some choice thought about him. Daigoro is absolutely. Once he makes a decision, he stands by it, and very seldom can anything change his mind. Michiru's shoulders slumped forward, disheartened look on her face. I knew it. This is completely hopeless. I want to try and comfort her somehow, but I know it won't be appropriate right now. Michie, are you sure? She nodded but then paused. Although, there's maybe one other option. What option is there? Well, that's the end of the episode of My Little Pet Girlfriend. See you on the next one.